on? Welcome back to Palia. We got episode 57 today. So it has been a little bit since an episode. A lot of new series going on, a lot of other stuff going on, but I still, I still come back to this game, and we're still covering updates, and we're still going to do a couple videos like today. I have two goals. I want to do the bundle turn-in. We'll do that near the end of the episode, and then in the first part, I want to expand the farm, and I'm going to say kind of. So the last bit gave us some planter stuff, but it's decorative. So that's what we're going to do. So when you see the kind of on there, we don't have any extra farm space or anything. It's still what it was, and we get, some decorative stuff. So my goals for today is I want to move all this stuff around, and I want this whole area, and again, it's very resource intensive too, so I'm not going to be able to get it all done, but I want to get the outline of everything done. That way I can kind of fill it in. So I think it'll be pretty fun. We're going to move some stuff around. I'll kind of go over what I'm thinking. Moving that windmill is probably going to be a pain in the butt. But that's going to be what we do first. And then we're going to do our bundle turn-in. So you kind of see in the bottom I have a lot of bundle stuff, because I believe tomorrow's the winter update. So I have to get these in. You can see I got some extra extra things working. I'm a little short on planks right now, so they're getting pretty close, but I need about 300 more planks for the last thing I need to turn in, which is a furniture item, and I need 10 of them. So we will eventually get to that, but I figured we might as well start at the farm, and then we'll finish up probably with the bundle turn-in. If we really have a lot of time, I do have a couple side quests on there. But yeah, I think we can get started. You probably noticed my voice is really raspy, so winter baseball started for us. I was gone all weekend at that, and of course Saturday we were doing stuff in a dome, and it was very like instructive heavy. So I was basically yelling for like 5 straight hours because I was by this really large fan part of the dome, and I was like, man, that's great that I'm here. But yeah, so that's why my voice is all raspy. But yeah, so let's get started on the farm thing. What I am thinking is I like this. I like the depth that it's at, and I think I want to keep a row back here for like decorative stuff like that. And then I want to kind of build the farm going across this way, and again putting all the decorative stuff in. So I think for at least right now, and we'll probably move this stuff later. But if I can get that stuff kind of decoratively there, and then I want to leave. Oop, I'm going to do that a bunch of times because different games. I want to leave this open, and then it's going to come up into here too. So I don't want anything right here because I want to leave space for like the trail to basically go all the way around. But yeah, so kind of, I guess let's just start putting stuff down, and it'll probably all make sense. So I want to leave like a 3 trail there, I think. Because that will give us a little bit more space there too, if my maths are mathing, which usually they aren't, but so yeah, I think let's do that. So I'm gonna have to move some of these. They are 3 wide, so actually maybe we'll put more in to kind of get our depth down of what these are gonna look like. Yeah, I got some tea ready to go. Oh, it's my voice just sounds like crap. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just from yelling so much. It's probably when you see like ESPN, and all those the coaches are giving like interviews after and whatnot. Their voice sounds like this. That's his why. So that would be our first 2 fields. And then we'll have a space in between. Yep. Okay, I'm liking that so far. What we got to do is I also have to start planning out what I'm putting in where. Because I almost want to put in a couple rows of apple trees. So otherwise this isn't going to be centered very well. But if I put in 2 rows of apple trees, I might have to take a row of something else out that I don't like as much. Let me see here. So does this go anywhere? Does it have to be... Let's see. I'm trying to think of the best way I want to do this. Right, because this is basically decoratively what it's going to look like, right? So this would be like our first 3x3 square. Which, if we're following kind of like the sequencing on how those work, right? So an apple tree takes up one of those. Ooh. That is interesting. Maybe I need to move this one. Looks like the apple tree... Looks like the apple trees do not grow... Okay, yep. So we're going to have to do it that way. Which, you know, makes me think then, do I want to keep those in for that? I'm not sure yet. Yeah, not too sure yet. Because then the other apple tree would go here. Which I can go make one more apple tree. I kind of want to put one of everything down just to see what we're looking at. Let's go see. Let's see. We'll make an apple tree. Oh man, I gotta stop doing that. I'm gonna mess something up. Again, these are called planter life deals. So let's make us an apple tree. Yeah, using that wood's fine. I don't want to use any planks. Oh god, got some food here. Oh, don't do those canned things. The big thing, I tried doing this. If you saw the Where Winds Meet episode yesterday too, I even said in the beginning I want to do a Palia episode yesterday. But when I was looking at my preserve jars, they had all stopped. So I was out. So it happened a couple times too, where I would log in and like because that kimchi, I think it takes a long time. I think it's like 40 some minutes. Right, so I left stuff and I came back like hours later, but then nothing was done. so then I'm like, oh man, what am I gonna do? I don't have enough time to do anything else. So that's why I had a back-to-back Where Winds Meet episodes, even though I wanted that to be a Paley episode. And then what we would do is, right, have apple trees coming all the way down here. So now, let's see. I'm thinking after that, that's when I'm gonna bring in my regular field. So I'm just going to put a marker in. And then... yeah, let's see. Group select. Nope, just those. That's fine. We can do it one at a time here. So... ooh, what does it go up to? Is it... yeah, it's that line. Okay. So let's put this in here, and we'll see how this is gonna look. I like that you can do this, and it doesn't really screw anything up. Come on. I like it so far. Right, and my whole idea is I kind of want it to like blend in, look like it's blending in. I think that's looking all right. Right, and then we'll fill in some apple trees back here. I think we're gonna go with that. So then, again, I know it's not gonna be completely centered, but I want to have everything that I'm harvesting and whatnot all together. So I think if I move this down here, and then did they? I think I kept a space between them, right? Yeah. Ooh, that's annoying. Nope. Got it. Oof. I need you to hit that line and not go over there. Oof, there it is. It's very touchy. Very touchy. Oh, yeah, I hope everybody else is doing good. Winter's here. That sucks. I hate winter. It's weird going to baseball when it's like it was like -1 one of the days. Like Fahrenheit. Which I don't know in centigrade what that is. -20-ish maybe. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out just fine. Let's put that over there. Can I actually group these without Group select. Whatever. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna run into this problem again. Oh, I had it. There we go. Oh, it did group select it. It just doesn't show you the visual. Okay. And then what's gonna happen? So now we're gonna skip one. So now we've got kind of the actual farm setup still going. And then again, I'll probably move this stuff around later. We'll be able to add more stuff in later. Right, because I kind of want this to look like the little work area back here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna move all this stuff around. I don't I don't want stuff to look like it's just linearly placed there. I don't know if linearly is that a word? Probably not. Okay. All right, so that's looking good. I'm gonna move this. I think we're pretty solid looking. Okay. Yes, let's get up the rest of the little plot bits. And then we can really see how much we're going to have room-wise. Right, so we'd have a garden there. Stop it. And then we'd have one here. Okay, so that'd be like the next one. That one gets skipped. And there we go. Yes. I think with these ones we can actually put these in here. Yeah. What is it? Beans and peppers, they're like 4-piecers. Or no, they're 2. That's gonna look funny though, so I may just make them basically the size of, oh man, I don't know. I don't know how we want to do that actually. You know what I'm saying? Like beans and peppers, they usually take up 4 slots. So do we want to have them take up 9 slots? That might look kind of right. So I can put one there. I think I'm just gonna do more, which is gonna be more resources, but I think it'll look better that way. And then we gotta decide what we want to kind of throw in here next. Maybe blueberries. Or do we want blueberries like lining this bit? Just because they look kind of nice. Decisions. Also, it's a lot of blueberries. I'm not quite sure how I want to do this yet. Let's say we're gonna do blueberries there. Then we'll probably do like peppers. And then we'll get these down. And I hope this is kind of making sense to everybody, how I'm going to be building upon it in the future. Basically, so right, we're going to put a bunch of these down, and it's going to go all the way the length back here, right? So I want everything to, basically it's going to look very much like the real garden, but I'm trying to, it's fake, but I'm trying to make it look as close as possible to the real garden. And I think this would be our last one, which does give us a little more space right there if we wanted to put anything. But let's see, so I only have 2 left. Yeah, so this is where, I mean, we're always going to have tomatoes, so I guess I don't really need decorative tomatoes. But maybe we'll do here, and then we'll do like cotton. And then we'll just not do any of the cabbage, decorative cabbage. Okay, so that's looking pretty solid. And then what I'm thinking is, man, I really got to get some resources. I got to get back on here a little more and just start gathering resources. So this will go all the way around. Eventually, I don't know if we want to put a fence in either, but we could do some fencing in as well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it. So that's about how big the garden will eventually look. And now the big thing is just gathering the resources, continuing the path all the way down, getting these just full up. But it also lets us... Oh, it also lets us look and see what else planter life-wise. Right, we can do more dirt piles. Yeah, it would just be a matter of doing, you know, like getting more in. So let's see, how many trees did I have over there? Let's kind of start. We'll keep going until I run out of resources, and then once I'm out of resources, then that's where we'll say we're good. So we're gonna put what, 4 more trees in. Yeah, in this corner, right? 1, 2. Yeah. So let's get the orchardy part in. So I can do 4 more trees pretty easily. Man, I'm running low on wood again. That's fine. That's fine. Eat something. I don't have a ton of beans or blueberries. I don't have any cotton. We can do some more dirt piles. Yeah, see, that's the only problem is I'm running pretty low on a lot of the veggies as well, so I really can't throw in too many more. Maybe what we can do is we can do just like a row of everything at least. God, even a row is so expensive. It's alright, we know what we got to do next though. So we've got... Hold on, so we've got some beans. Get some more blueberries. Can't do those. That's expensive. Alright. Getting some decent furniture XP, almost to 20 now. Nice. Actually, well, yeah, we just have those first lines going anyway, so... Let's see, how do we want to do this here? Might actually have to make more of these. Nah, we'll figure this out. So then... Right, so that next apple tree would be on this square. There we go. Nope. Stop. Man, how many... I do that so often. Okay, are you centered? I think so. Yeah, I think that's pretty good looking. Alright, and we can kind of just move you down. So it won't be that square. 2 squares, right? Yeah. Okay, so it won't be that square, it won't be that square, it'll be this square. Just gonna put a marker down. Alright, that is looking good. Let me just start picking these up. Yeah, I feel like around the apple trees, we're not going to have these. It's going to be just more of a, yeah, like a... Yeah, more of that look. No, God, I swear if I do that one more time. Alright, so then... So that's that. So then there would be one more, and then here. Right, and I suppose I can just line it up off them. Getting a little cramped back here. Yes. And... It's this row. Coming in line with that one. There we go. All right, so we've got the orchardy look back there. I don't want to pick you up. Let me just pick that up. Okay. So we've got orchard, kind of running into our actual trees. Yeah, I think I like that. Is it gonna let me? Oh yeah, it's gonna let me stack these, so we can really kind of fill that out pretty nice. I kind of, again, it's gonna be more resource intensive, but I think that's gonna look much better. And that's my last one of those. Yeah, and then right, and then we're just coming on back here, and then as I get these, we're just gonna keep filling these in. Which obviously I will not do the rest of these on camera because that doesn't sound fun for either of us. I think I messed that one up. Yeah, all right, so I will finish that up. Now here's the next big point. So we have, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So our windmill should be centered right here, right? And then we'll have like 4 rows of everything. Now that means you must all get moved down a little bit. Oop. Place it. There we go. And then I'm gonna move you. Main. Let me get that. All right, so now here's gonna be. I think this is gonna be the hardest part here. I want to. Can I pick up the windmill? Ooh, the windmill is done on the other screen, isn't it? Let's see. I don't even remember how to get there. No. There we go. Right, so that windmill is going to go here now. Which is going to be fun. Well, did I get it perfect on the first go around? Well, crap, it's actually pretty good. Very nice. That actually looks centered to me, right? Well, that went way faster than I thought. I thought I was going to have to do a cut because that was going to take me like 10 minutes. But I think that's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, let's bring our stuff over. You gonna let me pick you up? No. Okay. Yeah, we got all sorts of stuff to kind of move around now, right? Because if that path's gonna get extended, we can move all this stuff. And again, I don't want just a bunch of like crap along the wall there. Right? Like I want to make it look kind of nice, but we'll get there. Let's see. Should feel like we can kind of get our hay over here. And then we'll kind of have that. Maybe we can rotate that kind of in the corner-ish. Right, and we definitely need. We have our apples kind of behind the apple orchard. Probably make another one of them. Yeah, I think that'll come along nicely. Then we'll have, when we get farm decorative stuff, we'll have some space to work with. So that actually looked pretty nice. All right, this stuff's gonna kind of move. If that flower's gonna, it's gonna let me in there, okay. Hmm. Where do we want you? Maybe there-ish. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Right, we'll get that path then extended through. We'll get it around, put it kind of under this stuff. A little storagey area. All right, so let's see. I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah, so now my next big part is going to be adding on to this, filling it out, and getting the paths up. Which sadly, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this episode because that's just gonna take a ton of resources, which is gonna take me hours to get all the stuff I need. Plus, I gotta grow more stuff to be able to make these. So, I guess I could buy it. That's another option. I could go buy some stuff to make these, but I like growing stuff. Okay. So that's kind of the idea. I guess let me know if you have more ideas about what you would like. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The big full garden in the center, the path around the outside here, kind of like the work area along the fence back there, as well as more of a loungy decorative area up here. We'll extend the path all the way around back there as well. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you can think of that might look like super cool there. We can definitely do that. I'm going to put these back up. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. These gone. Who's that other one? Kind of right there, right? Yeah. Oh, another big thing too is if you know what kind of fence would look good around here. It's like I kind of want to put like a fence going all the way through here, and then obviously I would open it up here because this is the part I'm going to be going in, and then we can kind of continue the fence. I think I'm going to do a fence, but I haven't really decided yet either. Because I think once the path goes up, I think that'll actually kind of round it out and make it look pretty nice. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. I feel like that's a pretty good start to the big old garden expansion, and as it gets like built up, right, kind of like these areas. As it gets built up and I get enough resources to put stuff in, you know, I'll bring everybody back and be like, here's what we did here. I don't remember if I did it last time, but just out of left field, these can go on decks and stuff now, which is awesome, right? It really kind of makes that part look a lot nicer, I think. But yeah, let's stay on track. Stay on track. All right. So again, last time I'll say it. Let me know about the garden. Let me know what you think. What some maybe some ideas are that you have to add if we need lighting in there or anything else along those lines. Let's check out right here and see. Let's see what we're looking at. Hopefully these are. We're getting there. We are getting there. So what do I got? 318. Oh, buddy, that might be enough. Oh, I gotta make sure I make the right thing. What is it? What do I bet now? The bed. if I used all these resources, I would probably cry. And if it was for the wrong thing, so let's go homestead. And what do I need? I need the sideboard. And everything else we should have ready. All right. 10 of those bad boys. It's quite a bit. All right, now, man, I'm pretty pumped to have this like big garden area. I really think that's gonna look cool. Yeah, once it really gets finished off, it's gonna be a lot of pathing. I don't remember what that stuff takes. I think it's. Oh, I think it's turning clay into clay bricks and using it for that. That could be. Anyways, let's put a couple things away, and then we're going to go turn this stuff in. Yeah, I'll put that stuff away for now. As far as time-wise goes, I think the winter thing drops tomorrow. So what we'll probably do is it'll probably be Where Winds Meet tomorrow, and then the next day we'll do like the preview of all the winter stuff that came out and test what we can. I'm sure there'll be new bundle boards. So we'll kind of get all that new stuff in. I'm curious to see, because I haven't even looked. I'm curious to see once you finish these bundles if there's like a decent little prize you get for it or not. Yeah, I definitely got to get into some resource gathering though. I'll probably see what these winter bundles look like tomorrow first before I really decide on what I need to like go get. But yeah, I'm running quite low on a lot of things now. All right. Let's get these in here. Oh, I should have brought my other coin. Okay, so agreement with him in the coin. 10 of these, 10 of those. That should be all that. Completed that. Completed the donation. Sure to be grateful. Accepted quest. Festival of Bounty outro. Okay. Did we see anything else that came up? I don't think so. Alright, let's see. Where's he at? Problem is I have that other quest highlighted, so it's showing like a million people. I could turn it off if I wanted to, but yeah, let's go. He's up in front of us. Yeah, let's see if we get anything cool for this. I really hope we do.
Life is all about balance.
Yes, thank you. Helping out the humans, we were able to aid Palians of all sorts. Samir Cookware went to a couple of Grimalkin kittens who are starting their own restaurant to avoid joining one of the cartels. Personally, the sharing of bounties is my favorite Kilma tradition. I love knowing my hard work can help those who suffered through an unlucky year, and sharing my love sharing with you, well, that may have just been the best bounty of all. Okay, so we got a couple wallpapers. Fancy cottage floor, petals floor. Okay, so not too much crazy stuff, but still pretty cool. Yeah. What would you recommend? Yeah, let's just go through those real fast. By the way, if you're
careful out there.
If you're new around these parts. All right, so I guess we got a couple wallpapers and stuff that we can check out. Kenyatta's up here. Let's go talk to her quick. Like that little outfit. We can talk to a bunch of people over there.
For those who seek it.
Oh no, what happened? Oh no. Do you recognize this quill pen? Where did you find it? What I meant to ask is just where did you happen to... Is this... Oh, did we really get lucky that this is the one who had it? I found it in a burrow. Rummaging through it. Forget I asked. I don't even want to know. Give me my quill back so I can properly sanitize it 1,000 times over. Yes. Lucky quill. Make me. Turn it first. I'll answer whatever questions you have. All right. So, well, I guess we're going to get into the side quest a little bit here, and then we'll go test out a couple of new things we just got. She's terrified she lost it forever. The quill once belonged to her father, also a gift. That's the only gift he ever gave me. I can see why it's important to you then. Father was never the type to shower me in always with gifts and attention. Still, he signed many important documents with this very pen. As valuable as the quill pen was my father, he gifted to me on the day of my path acceptance ceremony. I will never forget the occasion. It was the first time I felt so seen by everyone, my father especially. I suppose this pen brings back all those fond memories, and that's why I call it my lucky quill. All right, must be glad to have it back, then. Glad is an understatement. Last time I felt this much relief was when, well, Eloisa and I were free from the control of our family. About time I return to my duties. Thank you for returning the pen. Please take this for your troubles. Okay, some Dari cloves. Can always take that. Oh, nice. We get a little decorative thing there. Again, that's why the side quests are cool. Overdue books. Oh, interesting. Oh, hold on, can you come back?
I can't flirt with you until Eshe's around.
You got an overdue library book? There's history of plants. I guess it's overdue. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, we got one. Or we just accepted a different quest. Nice. All right. So we talked to her. We flirted with her.
Come back soon.
All right, we're good. Oh man, we're getting all sorts of side quests kind of going here now. What was I gonna come in here for? I don't remember now. Something else probably. Okay, let's go. Let's go back and test these couple things out. That way, in case people want to really see those instead of the side quest. Yeah, and I'm sure I'm sure now that I'm thinking of it, I'll probably put timestamps up for everything. Yeah, and I guess I'll have to check the video again just to make sure, but I didn't see any like, you know, like new bundle of furniture making stuff come out or anything. But yeah, which is fine. All right, let's see. So we've got. Where do we want to test it out? Just in this middle room? Okay, so that's that one. It's quite bright. Ooh, I don't know if I like that one. And then, the flooring's pretty cool, actually. I really like that. Does everybody else get that? Like, so that's why my flooring looks the same here. It like, if I try to change it, see how it kind of like glitches on me? I feel like I've mentioned it before, but yeah, that's why I have a tough time changing that floor. Right? Because then if I put that in there, it just, for some odd reason, it does not like that combo. But yeah, we could definitely put it like in here or up here. I think that'd be kind of cool looking. I like the flooring I have in there. And then, oh, that's this one. Ooh. It's pretty nice too. I actually kind of like it out here. I can't use it on these, right? No. Oh, but I can put it out here. That could be kind of cool looking. Well, let me know what you think. If there's one you kind of like on the deck here, we could definitely change that around. And then got a nice little quill. Let's go put that. Let's put that over here. I'll take that stuff down later, right? Because we do have a little pen area in here, or an area that a pen will look great in, I think, right? So we got. There you go. Man, it's like, oh wait, that feather's gonna annoy me. I was gonna say it's like it's meant to be there, but the feather. I gotta change that feather. Maybe if I put it there, does it? Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. I do like it. Oh, that might be a bit much. That's not bad though. Oh, I can change those too. Actually looks kind of nice. No, don't like that there. Yeah, let me know what you think. I'm gonna grab this quick while we're here. Let me know what you think on those. I don't know if I'm gonna use the wallpapers, but I should keep those on me too. The flooring I actually like quite a bit. Let me take those. All right, so let's just double check here, and then I think what we'll do is we'll do some more side questing. What would it be? Just this and never crafted. There we go. Nope. No. I absolutely hate when I do that. What did that take from me? Nothing too important, I guess. All right. That's what you get for pushing buttons. So this is actually, let's start at the bottom here. Where's stuff that I haven't crafted? Okay, so it's Umbran stuff, the spa stuff I still got to catch up on. I think that'll look nice in some places. Louis Vuitton stuff is the bedroom. That one might look nice. I've never made one of those. Like this. I think that'll go. I think it'll go somewhere. Somewhere in the. Oh, I hate that. Like the garden area. Homestead, gourmet. Got elderwood. Got dragon tide. Yeah, that's the other thing. The furniture. Got to catch up on the furniture. Ooh, that looks fancy. But that's a different set. Okay, so it doesn't look like we got any new set stuff from those bundles, which is not a problem. Yeah, so we kind of got like some flowery stuff back here. Right, we can put more flowers in there. Nah. I'm not sure quite where we want that yet. Might move that over there. We'll see. We'll see. That's okay for now. All right. So yeah, let's see what we got for side quests. We'll just do some side questing to kind of finish up the episode. We still got another 15 minutes or so. Where do we want to go? Wait, so she said she had that overdue library book, so why did she not give it to me? That's a very good question. But yeah, I feel like we got the garden area where we wanted to do. We got our bundles turned in. So yeah, now that we got a couple extra minutes, let's go run some side quest. We'll just try to, maybe we'll pick one out. I'm not sure which one's an easier one or shorter one, but we'll kind of take a look-see. Hmm. Let's look at them, I guess. So we've got. So none of them are tied to the main story. Oh, Kenyatta, Ani, and Gina. Oh, I like how it tells you who to look or who to talk to. We gotta talk to Ani anyways. So let's go talk to Ani. I don't know why Kenyatta didn't give me that one though. And then we can kind of do those two at once. So let's start there. I mean, I guess Niall's gonna be over there too, anyway. So we could probably do a little bit of both. See if there's anything cool along the way. All right, well, let's get on with some of these side quests here. I don't know if you noticed, but I've noticed there's a lot of like flowwood trees compared to what they used to be. I don't know if that was like an intended thing. If it was, I missed it.
Looks like a great harvest this year.
Yeah, as you're running around in like both areas now, I've seen a lot more. You got a library book? The history of plants? Yeah. Kenyatta loaned it to me. Oh, okay, nice. All right, let's chow them. Oh, I probably should have read what she was saying. That's probably what she said. Rooting for Phoenixes. What are you rooting for? The Phoenixes. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Phoenix. All right, buddy. All right, so we got that one. We talked to him. Let's go talk to Ani here. As I say, he's not in the barn. That wouldn't make much sense.
Go on a big adventure?
Batty. Why'd you tell me before? Okay, so he's starting with the other one. Well, he's down for a puzzle. Guys, I'm gonna find out about the prison beard stuff, so now I'm super duper mega banned from Elderwood. That's why I need you to go solve it for me. You can even keep everything you find. I just want to know what it is, I promise. Alright, sure. Let's see, in order to find Rescue Alleyway, you need to find Axel, who was hanging out at Leaf's house. But I didn't get far enough to see where Leaf lived before I dropped the book. It's probably still at the library. You better go check it out. Do you have an overdue library book? Sure do. The Adventures of Jane Ratigan. Haven't returned yet, but I've been busy with chores. Maybe I'll give you the book if you help me find some garlic for my mom. I promise to use time to finally finish the book. Okay. Alright, we'll go through that pretty quick. So I gotta find garlic. That's interesting. Ask Solari about the book. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on here. I gotta find garlic. Garlic is not the easiest thing to find. I'm gonna take this big old rock right here, though. Hmm. All right, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I guess let's go back to the library. I know, sorry, I'm kind of bouncing between quests and whatnot here, but might as well knock out a couple at a time while we can. All right, we made it back over by Saliri. We're gonna ask about the book, the garlic thing. I just bought 2 pieces from our kitty friend. If you're wondering how I got those.
Only the ignorant stop learning.
You're here for the potato pod books. How'd you know? Because everyone's been reading these things lately. I hate library fads. Once I get the rest of the books back, I'm going to have to stop logging them to be checked out. Just like I did with the Rascallywag Chronicles. If you want to read that one, it's on my desk. I won't deny people access. But don't even think about leaving with it. Corporate slop like this must be consumed with a responsible adult in the room. Nice. Okay. All right. Where's that book? Oh, I don't see that book. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it. This one? Oh, this is long. I hope it's not that. If it is, I'll look at it again. Okay, it wasn't that one. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I'll kind of go a little slower. I guess if you want to read it, you can pause it. Yeah, I'll go do that with this one too. Where was that one? Give you a second here to pause it and read it if you want. I'm sure we've probably read these before. I don't know. All right, so that's those aren't the right ones. So it's on her desk. It's not one of these. This one? Oh, here's some Rascallywag Chronicles. Again, pause if you want to read that. Holy cow, where is it? Library logs. No. Hey, we got a recipe for creamy carrot soup. Nice. Huh. That's interesting. Any more things like that? I think so. Can I go in her room? Give me a key from Solar to enter. Oh.
Did you need something?
So I wonder if... Oh wait, did it already... Should I fight and talk to Axel? Maybe it did progress? I'm confused now. Let me look here. So I'm going to turn that in. We're still collecting the books. In the central stables. The waterfall, central stables. Okay. So somewhere over here. I'm guessing. Maybe we read the right thing. Sorry if I didn't see it progress there. What did they say? By the waterfall over here? Or would it be the central... Oh, it might not be here. I think he's talking about the other place. Okay. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's go do that quick. I wanna see what happens. I'll try to find that spot, and then we'll bring everybody back again. All right, let's see if we can find. Looks like is it showing it's up? I'm trying to remember how to get up there now. All right, let's see. So what are we looking for? We're talking to Axel. Hold on, what do I hear? Here's something. What am I hearing? Huh. Maybe it's above us? No idea. That's alright. Alright, see you. Let's see. Oh, he's right there. Let me get over here. Alright, let's chat. What the heck? Treasure-seeking dudes, Axle Rocker Pod, the Rocker Pod. In order to squash Oliver Scullywag and his evil minions, you gotta chill with my 3 spud-shaped bros and broettes. Kelpie Merpods, first on the list to find them, crack open Merpods, go with the flow, available now at your local retailer at the library. Okay. Alright, very interesting. Alright, well, let me just, please. Alright, let's get back, and I guess we'll talk to her about, yeah, the Merpods and whatnot. Alright, we're back. Let's see what she has to say about
Did you
this
need
here.
something?
If you're interested in picture books, they're over in the back. Maybe, I think she thinks she's talking to Brick. Do you have any Merpod books? I do not. As I informed you previously, they're all checked out. The one is currently in Zeki's possession. Okay, I'm just gonna ask her the
At
same
least try
question
to be
again,
more
I guess.
respectful of
Alright, so Ani's around here. Let's see if we can talk to him quick.
I can always make some time for a buddy.
Got your garlic. Here's the book. I finished it, by the way. In the end, you ain't got the girl and beat the bad guy. Nice. Who would have ever seen that coming?
Aw, do you
Nice.
have
All
to
right, so we've
go?
got that book. Okay, we gotta go talk to her. We can talk to Zeki here quick. Might be able to knock these out. We're making some pretty good time so far. All right, let's see.
I am unironically pleased to see you.
Good parties. Do you have any Merpods? Wants to know me? You're a Merpods fan too? If that's true, show me the secret fin shake. I'll make one up. Just bust your chops. Yeah, I heard about the treasure. Elderwords had to go look for myself. When I realized it was just a long con to sell books. Lost interest. Finally, I tried to see if that treasure is anything better. Ooh, okay, hold on. Go with the flow. Kelpie woke up, sandy bed, a beautiful pond. Pond was peaceful and perfect. Ooh, a glowing golden pearl in their sea cabbage garden. Kelpie went to their merpod friends to see if they could find who the pearl belonged to. They knew such a bright pearl must be made of flow, so they set off to ask all the flow rescuing creatures of the sea if they were missing a pearl. Ariel went to the shallow tide pool where the sea flow cucumber lived to see in the pearl. If the pearl was hers, Flo Cucumber had been munching and plankton all day. She was not missing a pearl. Nori went to seagrass bed, where the sea rafts napped. She asked them if they had lost a pearl. They said nay. Jelly went to talk to the flowy float fish. They invited Jelly to play tentacle tennis, but not. They had not lost a pearl. Finally, Kelpie traveled to the deep sea to talk to Giant Flow Clam. Flow Clam was crying because she had been working on a special project for decades. The Flow Clam had her pearl. Is this it? They asked. The Flow Clam was happy to see her pearl. She grabbed it tight in her shell. It felt good for Kelpie to give it back. All right, sorry, some quick reading there, but I gotcha. Okay. Fish out Kelpie from the pond. Nice. Okay, so let's we'll probably save that one for the next episode. Let's go talk to Gina quick, and then we can probably get this overdue book one done. And then we'll probably call it there. She got quite a bit done in this episode today, which is nice. All right, China, what you got? You got a book? Book for me?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
Overdue library book? Ah, checked out a book about the natural history. Come to think of it, I haven't seen it in a while. Must have left it somewhere by the Phoenix Shrine. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll go find it for you. I'll do everything for you, all of you. All right, so that, and then that was just kind of talking to her. All right, let's go find this thing. We'll be back then. We're over by the Phoenix Shrine. And I think I see the book over here. Very nice. Return overdue books. What's this thing? Small handheld device. That's that an old thing? All right, let's get these overdue books back, and then we will probably call it there. All right, we got the books. Let's
Forbidden
get this
knowledge
turned in
can
here.
corrupt the mind.
Here's your books. I suppose these are the tomes that lent out. There were no other extra books you encountered during your search. I don't think so. Very well. Still standing here. I suppose you expect compensation. Nice. Some of the late fees.
Don't ever be afraid.
Just a little money, hide, leather. Okay. All right. Well, let's get back to the house. We'll sum it up here. So we got our bundle turned in. We got, we checked out the couple things you got from that. I was kind of hoping it was like another furniture bundle, but I guess they can't do that every time. So we've got the bundle stuff turned in. We got the farm kind of expanded. And then we got some of those side quests done. And then I'm going to leave this. Rich is the one here. So we got to fish out Kelpie from the pond. That might take a second. We'll see. That might give us something to do after we go over all the new wintry stuff. But yeah, so I think that'll do it. I like how it's gonna be looking. I think this is gonna have like a nice full gardeny look to it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any ideas you got to add to it. Otherwise, check out the link for the Discord in the description. A lot of fun stuff going on over there. Otherwise, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Go out there and be a good person. It's not that hard, and I will see you on the next one.